Today I would like to tell you an astonishing story about the Dajjal. It is well known that the emergence of the Dajjal is one of the major signs of the Day of Judgment, and that his appearance will take place in the final days of humanity. However, this story occurred many centuries ago, during the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. It is narrated that on that day, 31 people saw the Dajjal, and one of them later conveyed this account to the Prophet. There is only one authentic narration that tells us about an actual encounter with the Dajjal himself, and the central figure of this story is a companion named Tamim ibn Aus ad-Dari. Tamim belonged to the tribe of Dar, from the lineage of Laqam. He was one of the monks of Palestine. At the time of his encounter with the Dajjal, he was still a Christian. It is transmitted by Imam Muslim in his collection, narrated from Fatima bint Qais. May Allah be pleased with her. Fatima was a well-known companion and one of the earliest emigrants, Muhajirun. The story begins as follows. When the Messenger of Allah finished the prayer, he sat upon the pulpit. He addressed the people saying, "By Allah, I did not gather you to exhort or warn you of something. Rather, I gathered you because of Tamim ad-Dari, a Christian who embraced Islam, pledged his faith, and narrated to me the same account that I had already told you regarding the Messiah, ad-Dajjal." The Prophet then narrated that Tamim was sailing at sea with 30 men from the tribes of Laqam and Judam. In another narration, it is stated that they were 30 men from Palestine. The Hadith continues, "The waves tossed them about for an entire month. Such storms usually occur in the Red Sea. The waves carried them in an unknown direction. Then they were driven to an island in the sea at sunset. They boarded small boats and went ashore. On the island they encountered a strange creature, covered in extremely thick and dense hair, so much so that they could not distinguish its front from its back. Upon seeing it, they said, 'Woe to you! What are you?' The creature spoke and replied, 'I am al-Jassasah.' The name Jassasah comes from the Arabic verb jassa, meaning to spy or to gather information. From this, it is understood that it either gathered news for the Dajjal, or, as some scholars believed, it was the creature that will emerge before the Day of Judgment and speak to people, distinguishing between believers and disbelievers. The travelers asked, 'What is al-Jassasah?' It did not answer, but instead directed them toward a Christian monastery. In another narration, it directed them to a palace, saying, 'O people, enter to that man, for he is eager to learn about you,' or 'He is very eager to speak with you.'